Why have we got this war that has been created by the new government on us landlords? Now, I want to talk to you about that today. My name is Rachel Knight, and I want you to subscribe and like here, because this is really important. I am going to be posting more updates on how you can protect yourself from this war on landlords. So the first thing is that Labour put some of these changes in their manifesto, and they are going to be bringing these changes in, and this is how they are going to affect you. But if you do things in the right way, you will be able to protect yourself, and it will be business as usual. So the first thing that Labour are talking about, and we know it's happening, the Conservative government before them talked about it, but it's absolutely happening, is they are going to abolish Section 21. So we are going to hear more about this, and like I say, like and subscribe so you get alerts, because I'm going to be talking about the abolition of Section 21 more on here and how you can protect yourself from this. Okay, so when Section 21 is abolished, okay, we will still be able to evict problem tenants. But the reason that Section 21 is getting abolished, and I'm not giving a view on this, I'm just saying, is that they feel that landlords are using it as an excuse to get rid of people or a revenge eviction. Now, many of us landlords know that's not true, right? Because we actually use it to make it easier to make tenants without having to blame, right? We don't want tenants to leave with blame. Unfortunately, in the future, the tenant is going to have to leave with blame, and the person that is going to hurt is the tenant. But listen, for you as a landlord, you will still be able to evict a tenant. We just need to lobby the government to make them strengthen the court system. As long as the court system is still in place, we will still be able to evict antisocial tenants. If we're looking to sell our property, if we're looking to back to brick refurb our property and the tenant can't stay in place. Now, there is something else that's really scary that they're talking about at the moment, which is a French Style Hardship Test, where if we try to make a tenant who's not paying the rent leave, we might be in a situation, right, where literally we've got tenants in our property and they have a hardship test and we have to keep them in our property. Now, I am going to assume that they would at least get housing benefit paid directly to the landlord, but we don't know that that's the case, okay? Now, what I'm going to say to you landlords, listen up here. If you have the sort of tenants that you're having to evict because they're not paying the rent, and I don't mean the odd miss of rent, I'm on about serial offenders, then that's down to you recruiting the wrong type of tenant. So you as a landlord are going to have to change how you do this, and we need to reference people. We need to know that they've paid their rent on time when they've been in other buildings. This is really important because we are not registered charities, we're landlords. Our job is to provide safe and warm homes for people to live in. That's what we do. Now, here comes to my next point, EPCs. Now, EPCs to a C, that rule was in place, and then the Conservative government took it away, and Labour are very likely in the next few months to bring that back so that we have to have an EPC of a C by 2030. Now, in some instances that's not going to be possible, right? And there has to be some caveats around that, and we don't know what they are now. But what I am going to say to you is, if you are a landlord and you are refurbing properties and you are not EPC to a C now, you're crazy, because it was always going to be a temporary reprieve. Now, again, one of the things us landlords can do can potentially get rid of the stock that is not going to meet an C by 2030, and we do have time to do this, by the way. Now, the next thing is that I'm going to talk about capital gains tax. I'm only going to talk about it briefly, but they are threatening, right, to make you pay your tax rate for capital gains, which would be 20%, 40% or 45%, depending on what level taxpayer you are. That's at the moment, by the way. So if that happens, that is going to punish landlords even harder. Now, we at titlesplit.com are experts at helping landlords to split up their portfolios, and we have got clients who are looking to buy those portfolios. So if you are looking to buy a portfolio, you're going to get it right in the first place. And if you're looking to sell a portfolio, also both of you come talk to titlesplit.com. Click clicking the link that you will see here, or go to our website www.titlesplit.com, find out more information. We're going to be around to help landlords, but let me tell you now, things are changing. They are going to get more difficult, but this is still a lucrative strategy if we do things the right way.